What's up, DIY fam? You're watching Rent This Flip That, and we're back out at our AC01 remodel. And guess what? I got a couple new things. First, I got a Kreg Jig, and also, I got a haircut. Oh, let's put that hat back on. Anyway, fast forward. I just want to tell you guys this. I have been wanting to buy one of these for the longest time, but I have never had a project where I could justify going out and spending the 90 bucks on it. Now they do have a more expensive version that you can attach to the table and stick your board down in and screw it. But hey, for the first time, I'm gonna go ahead and try this one right here. This one came with a few packs of screws, 20 of their longer ones that are 2.5, and it also came with 20 of the 1.25 inch. Now I told Kelly that it's gonna take 2 screws per corner, which is 8 screws per window, which is 16 screws for 2 windows, and I have 9 to do. So I have a feeling after I get those 2 put together, I'm gonna have to go get some more. But as I mentioned, I have never used this thing before. So we're gonna get to figure this thing out together. And I'm sure the first window is gonna take a little bit longer. But once we get the hang of it, it should fly after that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get some measurements on my window, get some 1x cut for the trim that goes around the windows, bring it inside here and see if we can't figure out how to work this thing. You guys hang tight and I'll check back in. Holla. Okay, so the way these go is the longer one goes on top and the shorter one goes at the bottom. Now these are upside down because you have to do it from the back side. I think it's gonna be okay. All right, guys, that's what we got. Let's do it. First hole's going down. All right, I do want to mention also that this little thing right here, you have to set it for 1.5 inches, 3/4, or 1/2 inch. I got it set for 3/4. And also this stop right here, it has to be set at 3/4 as well. That way you don't go too far, you know, and you don't go too little if you got it set for the 1/2 inch. All right, let's check this thing out. Look at those, nice. All right, let's put this thing together. And so from what I've heard too, you don't want to over tighten. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to strip your hole out. So just get it to where it snugs up and pulls it tight and be done. I've got my impact driver set for number 2. It has a 1, 2, 3, and I got it set mine on 2. I might try to tell myself that this is not a faster process, but I would have to say that it's a whole lot faster than gluing it and screwing it together on your own or trying to brad nail it together. Does that make sense? So this is here. All right, team, we have our first window trim put together. Let's take this jewel outside and see how it fits around the window. Let's go. All right, here's the true test. Ooh, look at that, guys. Nice. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Boom. All right, team, I don't know about y'all, but I love it. So I'm going to go inside, hit the other one. And of course, the rest of the windows are not this tall. So I will be able to use one piece of 1x to get 2 parts out of it. Thank goodness. Otherwise, we're going to be left with these little 32-inch pieces that I can't use anywhere except for Kelly says we can use it on baseboard, because we are using this for baseboard too. All right, guys, I'm heading back inside. I'm gonna put another one together. You guys hang tight and we'll get all these windows wrapped up today if possible. If not, we'll come back tomorrow and wrap this thing up. All right, let's go. Okay, team, it's looking like I got my process down. I don't have to keep showing you guys how to put these things together. That's pretty much how you use a Kreg Jig. Like I said, this is my first time and it's pretty beginner friendly. So if you guys have any questions, please just leave them in the comments. Other than that, I got about 7 more windows to blast out. So I'm gonna go jump on that. You guys can come along for the ride. We'll knock these out real quick. Let's go. Okay, you guys, so you saw me test fit all of the picture frames around the windows. It was perfect. I love it. So we took them back off. I numbered them on the back and I wrote a little number on the wall here. That way I know what goes where. Because Kelly wanted to hit that little 3.5-inch spot where I cut them off, you know, at the top and then down there at the bottom as well. She's doing that. And then also she's putting another coat on those. After that, I'm going to slap them back on the house. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish wrapping this one by right there. I still got to do that all the way over there at the end. And I got to wrap it around the side so that way I can stack my J channel on top of that and start that Gable, the vinyl siding that goes on that. All right, guys, I think that is all for catching up. I'm going to jump off here and jump back up on the ladders and the scaffold. You guys hang tight and I'll holler back if anything happens. Peace. Can I have your daughter? When we got to the end, I just went ahead and wrapped that thing all the way around to split that up, because this side will be also getting vinyl siding. Here's the vinyl right here. I had to put this piece of 2x6 over the top of it here because we had tornadoes last week, and so I didn't know if that was going anywhere. And of course, that 2x6 was not going to help with, with the tornado, but it was pretty windy and it was helping that day. Anyway, that's going up top there, and then we have to finish wrapping the rest of this 1x right here around and bring it around the back here. I've also got to put my first strips up there, clean that gutter, and man, there's just a lot to do. You can just keep going and going and going forever and ever, but I think it's important to get the important stuff done first, and then if you have time, you can add stuff at the end. These girls are always talking about, let's do this, let's do that, and I'm like, let's finish building the walls first, right? All right. Anyway, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and hit the like button for me. I definitely appreciate it. I've got a lot to do right now, so I'm going to jump off here and jump on my ladders and scaffold. You guys hang tight, and I'll check back in with you with some progress. Holla! All right, you guys, so I'm gonna head back up to the front here and go ahead and slap this corner on up here. Kelly has it all painted, prepped, and ready to go, and I just have to cut it to size and put it up. Actually, I think I did cut it. It just needed to be painted again. All right, team, so here's what's going on. I went ahead and got all the 1x up around the top, and I come to a stopping point over here. I still have one more corner to do. However, one of those needed to be painted, so I painted that. It's inside drying right now. When that gets done, I'll go ahead and put that thing together and slap it up on this last corner. In the meantime, I have camped out in a new location, and my home will be over here on the side of the house where the gable is for at least the next 2 hours. So let's take a look. So there's my house wrap right there. There's the corner I speak of right there. And then here is the gable. So I need to get up there, make sure I flash above that 1x, and then I'm going to throw some house wrap on top of that and then tape it off at the bottom. And then this stuff right here is going back up there. All right, team, so here we go. I am up on this scaffold that I built, and I want to take you through and show you the steps about what's about to happen, because a lot of times there's really nowhere to set up a tripod or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to hang it off this gable if I can, but when you see me picking up material and doing things, at least you'll know what it is, okay? So I went ahead and put some of this flashing tape over the top of my 1x here. It had 1/2-inch first strips back here, and I did that on purpose to match up with what was going on down here, so I could come it all the way to the top. Now that I put this seal tape on here, I've bumped it out the thickness of what this is right here. So if you see all the way to the end of the gables, they ran the J channel just straight up on it, on these boards here. So I'm going with the thickness of the fattest part, which was 1/2 inch, and I cut these 1/2 inch and went all the way across on top of my seal tape. So now I can see that it is protected this way, right? Going here and anything comes up here. So now what I'm going to do is I bought some Z flashing to nail on here, and then I'll pull my Tyvek, or yeah, my house wrap, which is back there. I'll take that house wrap and come over top of my Z flashing, tape that off down there, and that should give me a good solid water vapor for anything coming in on this side. And that is the plan going forward. And then I will finish running all the J channel for this, and then I will run all of the siding. That is the plan going forward. We're bound to run into something because we always have. Why not on the AC01 remodel? But if something pops up, I'll come back and check in with you guys. Until then, you guys just hang tight and hold on for the ride. Let's go. Nice. Beautiful, I love it. All right, we're nailing it. Oh, look at that, nasty. All right, you guys, there you have it. I believe we have all the trim that I wanted to get up done for today. Now, we also have a couple shutters that Kelly built, and those are going to go on the front. So those do need to be installed, but I don't think we're going to get to those today. So let's just take a look and see what all we got done today. All the corners have been done. And as you can see, I put it off and put it off, but the gable is finally done. And while I was up there, as I taped the house wrap to my vent up there, you can see my house wrap tape. I think I'm going to just go ahead and take something and bevel it and stick it on there from long to long. That way it makes the water shed off of my J channel up there. Then we shouldn't have any place for water to collect on this side of the house. You can see I got the Z flashing in between the J channel and my 1x. That's beautiful, I love that. And it's also been taped behind. You guys were there when we did all that. All right, you guys, so the next thing we're going to be doing, I believe in our next video, I'm going to jump inside and try to get those cabinets wrapped up. I got a skin in there that we painted, and I'm going to go in there and hit it with a clear coat. Also, I'm going to make a corner and some scribe molds. So if you guys have something like that you're looking to find out how to do, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And if you enjoyed today's presentation, you would definitely help the channel by going down and smacking that like button. It literally only takes a second, but you have no idea how much it helps. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, be sure to leave those in the comments. Other than that, I believe that is it for me today. So until next time, take care and stay safe. Peace.